Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of our little 2-part Hobbyplex series. Hope you guys enjoyed the first round. That was really fun, hanging out with the boys, Aydin and Tom and Austin and the whole Hobbyplex crew. I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you all to everyone that came up and said hi and took pictures and just made it a really good experience. Huge shout out to Alex and the whole track crew for making that weekend possible. The track was awesome. I had a wonderful time and I can't wait to go back. Also, I wanted to let each and every one of you guys that watches a video, likes a video, subscribe to the channel, you guys all made this possible. Like I've said before, this channel generates a small amount of revenue, and that little bit, we used it to buy a plane ticket and fly out to the Hobbyplex. So this weekend would not have been possible if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much. I hope that I can do some more of this stuff in the future. That is definitely my plan. So I'm going to stop gabbing. We'll go ahead and jump into part 2 here. The mains for myself, and I'll put a couple clips in there of Tom and Aydin doing some battle. We're going to pick up where I qualified in the B main of 17.5 two-wheel drive class, and in order to make the main, we would definitely have to bump. So won't say anything else. We'll go ahead and jump into it from there, and I'll catch you guys on the other side.
Good luck, Ryan.
Thank you, sir.
I don't even care if I can't. This race will make my weekend.
Dude, you've been doing good this weekend, man. Do good out there, all right? Good luck, guys.
Drivers ready, marshals ready. Shake and bake. Half tone. Not too bad, let's keep it going. Keep it going. This is where it starts to get a little hairy. That's pretty good. Nice, let's keep it going all the way around. Race on, oh, Tannehill taps out. Gonna give up a spot or two. And it's gonna be Trevor Paul with front, Ryan Harris right behind him in the 2 spot. Alvario up to the 3. Running all over Trevor. Trevor blocking him, saying, go ahead, dude. Down where they go. Boy, it's tight up front. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean so they don't please wait for him. Looks like the move has been made. Ryan gets around Trevor. Got a pretty good run off that tabletop. Alvario's going to 3. That's going to be Tannehill to the 4. Oh, Trevor. No.
Check out.
All right, dude.
He's going to lose some spots. Shane up to the 2. Looks like Tannehill back to the 3. Then you're going to have, I think, Kosick, Powell, Caden, there's Trevor, then James, Derek, Andy. Harris trying to make the name. Came all this way. Might as well. $3.25 left to go. Right up front.
Everything looks good. Alright, we're gonna stop. Races. 75, 88. Sound down. Alright, Peterson's gonna lead him out. Kyle Gannon second. Super clean so far. Oh, watch the thing. It's getting really messy. Alright. Still some beating and hanging on the back. That's okay. Meanwhile, out front, Kyle and Ken are yapping a little bit. Watch the loop, watch the loop. Still there in the loop.
Watch around, dude. Stay right now, race line.
Kyle getting around Ken. I was too concerned with what was going on at the loop. I didn't see it happen. Kyle hit the thing a little bit, no problem, saves it. One, two, down the straightaway. Not sure who deserves it, but he's getting far. Oh, getting it wrong. That's going to move Ryan up to third. Ryan's Kyle first. Alright. So up front. Kyle, oh, traction roll down the hill. Get back in line. Ken's going to go back to the front. See what Ken can do here. Kyle rolling in a little bit. Watch look for the double triple. I think that was third, what third? I don't know what that was. 2 minutes in, 6 minutes left to go. Long race. Good to stop. So Kyle's back up to second. Got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. See what we can do to get another race going here for the lead. And with our charge. Your leader is that white wheels, yellow is green body. Second, blue car, white wheels. Third, orange car, yellow wheels. "24 seconds left to go." Watch up top of the hill, watch the double at the top of the hill.
Nice run, guys. Excellent run.
Ryan did it wrong at the line. No problem.
We went for it at the end.
Marshall's box look good. Thank you, volunteers out there. All right, up next is going to be race number 20.
Good luck, guys. I hope we all have an excellent meet.
Drivers, take it easy on that start. We got some pretty good starts so far tonight. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Drivers ready. What was that chance?
To the back. You're already there.
Let's try this again. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Going to stand over time. All right, good start, good start. So John trying to move early on. Owen shut it down pretty quick. Now we'll get through that room section cleanly. Excellent start, excellent start. All right, comes out back straight over. We've got Sturgeon, Owen, John. I believe that's Ryan. Yep, Ryan and Ken. All right, people are from the 10, getting through some traffic, getting through some mistakes. Moving up to number 5. 6 o'clock start, 6 o'clock. Starting to get a gap though. Top 5 down that back straightaway. All crossing within about 2.5 seconds of each other. The team's sitting about 2 seconds or a second and a half back up the path. All at the end of the rhythm. Didn't see what happened. We got a whole mess of cars. We still got Sturgeon out front. He's got a straightaway between him and Ryan. And then he from the back of the pack comes on that number 3 spot. But he's got John, Owen, and Ken right behind him. We got 15 good drivers, 15 left to go in this one. He's got to keep it going for one more lap. Chance in that all wide, looking to get his podium spot back. Watch step up, caution on the left side, step up. It is clear. 5 seconds, drivers. Owen's going to get another lap. Chance is going to get another lap. Ken gets another lap. So there it is, 3, 4, and 5. Battles that final for this model. Like, oh, what happened? Something happened to Chance. He's all over the place. Oh, heartbreaker for Chance. So here comes Owen down that back. He's going to secure himself that final podium. And here we go. morning, first time through the option lane, these poles I've got usually triple double somewhere. They all get through it nicely. The top speed kind of break away just a little bit. It looks like a couple little bobbles here and there. While Derek and Aydin Olsen sneak up into third and fourth. Oh, Aydin gets a little off sequence. Derek Wood, Aydin Olsen, the two local kids and adults. Aydin, lots of pressure on Tom Rinderneck now. Now that's the race to watch for the lead. He's got 1:42 down quickly in this one. He's starting to mix them up in front. Alex Vanderbeek's got a shot to catch up. Both of them doing the double triple. Aydin all over him. That's Jay Concept versus Proline right now, up front. Aydin's trying to get around the straightaway. Not quite there. Oh, Aydin all over him. 5:45 left to go. Unless the world completely disintegrates, 2021 is going to be one heck of a year here as far as our races go. We'll probably see the majority of these guys back at some point next year, probably February. 8 seconds, last lap, first and second. They're pretty split up. I don't know. In this tall order. Cross line to be done. Alex going to get third. Ethan's going to get ninth. Tom Rinderneck going to take this one after a very hard couple charges there from Aydin Horn. Then it's going to be, whoa, Drew, David, Derek, Aydin, all cross. Here we go. Wow, Aydin Horn, quickly. Dispatches a vehicle in front of him. Through that option line, and it's back to the trail from four-wheel drive. That is a very clean start. That's why these guys are the national level drivers that we see so often here in Hobbyplex. Oh, little traction over. Alex gets super lucky landing this with Aydin Horn with a rollover. Here comes the whole pack of cars pushing him, shoving him. That's going to be Derek Wood out to the free. Oh, man. 1:10 left on the clock. Alex Vanderbeek, show the way around now. Derek Wood into the 2, Aydin Horn into the 3. That's the race to watch here. Second and third with 1 minute left to go. A little bit just going to hang out, do his wing out back there. And fourth. There's also a battle for fifth between Ethan, David, Austin, and Aydin Olsen. Oh. Darn it. Aydin Horn all the way up and right there. That's the pass. Gets it through the option line. Does Derek have anything for him? 25 seconds here to get one lap after this one. Oh, Aydin bounces out. Derek gets a spot. It's down to this. Time is going to expire. Yeah, oh man, blocking the inside parts of the track. Aydin beside him. Down the straightaway. Wow! Derek tries to block him on the inside. Can't quite get it done. Aydin.
You're going to pass it off. Wait, come in close. You have to act like we're friends. He is so sweaty. Why is he so sweaty? Tell them.
He's a sweaty boy.
He was working hard today. So, okay, we're going to do a quick little recap here. Button this thing up. Is that cool, fellas? Yes, sir. We can share a microphone because we're TLR, and then he's just going to put cooties on it because he's not.
Sick, so I get my own.
FTR.
Yeah.
FTR.
I'm not talking like COVID. I just think I'm bad to the bone.
Okay, so, wait, what is the official name of this series so I don't get it wrong?
Team Associated Reedy Hobbyplex Summer Series.
Okay. Summer Series at the Plex for short. Is that cool?
Yeah, so that we don't have to
Okay. Stay in the frame, please. He's a squid. He's never done the YouTube thing before.
Absolute novice.
Yeah. All right. So I ran the spec classes, 13 5-wheeler and 17 5 2-wheel. I was definitely riding the struggle bus pretty much all through practice and most of qualifying. Really just trying to figure out the raw speed tires. I haven't been putting too much time on those yet. So this was a really good shakedown to figure out what I ended up liking. How did your guys' weekend progress for your stuff?
Yeah, I think we all kind of were trying to run slicks and treads, and nobody was really decided on what we wanted to do. So I sent the slicks in Q1, and it was pretty good. And I went to the treads, and Aydin did the opposite strategy, and definitely was a bit different and made the races interesting.
Yeah. I think that I definitely was the one that instigated we should run slicks. And I pushed it, and then Aydin was like, okay, bro, let's do it.
Yeah, well, for me, I kind of struggled all the way through practice, but I knew that the track was going to kind of come to me. I wasn't just going to chase my stuff all the time. So basically, I kind of just did my thing, did what I always do, and came around for Q1. Ended up TQ in both classes, and then kind of squid it out a little bit in the second round, and ended up not TQing anything. So we started second and not second. Kind of a blowout in two-wheel, fourth on the grid. But yeah, we had a good battles with Tom the whole time. What were we, like, less than a second apart pretty much?
In both qualifiers in the first round.
Pretty much
I think
the
it was
whole time.
So, obviously, they ran the mod classes, the mod wheeler, two-wheel, mod wheeler, two-wheel. This is actually kind of fun because he had the JC tires, so he was definitely dialing in what worked for the JC stuff. I had the raw speed stuff. You had the Proline stuff.
Proline Racing.
So not to like say that one's better than another, what works for you with the JC stuff?
I was sticking with the golds, just trying to figure out what tread height I was running. I ended up starting on like quarter to half tread tires, and then they ended up slicking off by the end of the mains. So
okay,
it's good.
You were comfortable with where you ended for the day?
Yeah, I went out on half tread, and it was super good. I was able to win four-wheel. Aydin was super quick. He was running slicks. I was just holding my lines, tried my best, and two-wheel was going pretty good and had a little bit of an issue, so didn't finish that one, but it was a good race, and we have the next one.
As far as the raw speed tires, I definitely started on the radars and stage 2 fronts. They were kind of good out of the bag, but then they would just get really soft, and they didn't have enough support for me. I was really looking for a little bit more drive out of the corners, so I went to the Riptides and the radar fronts was actually the combo that I ended up really liking. And then for the mains, I ended up slicking them down almost completely, and it was the fastest that my cars were all day. So that was really awesome. A lot of the locals were saying that was usually not what works, or sometimes it does. So I would definitely come with maybe some treaded stuff, maybe some low tread stuff, and just be prepared for it to go either way if you're coming to the Plex. What was working for you as far as the Proline stuff?
For me, I kind of struggled to get like the full tread stuff in, but I ended up running the Shadows to start off in Q1, and they were really good for what was needed as far as track conditions. But I thought the Shadows were getting a little bit low for the amount of dust on the track, so I went to a higher pin for Q2, and it still struggled with the pin tire. So for the mains, I went to the S3 Slicks. I left a little bit of a ghost pin on them, but not really enough to make a huge difference. And I was really like skeptical whether or not I should actually run the full S3 Slick in the main, and I wasn't going to, but then I watched Ryan. He kind of was a guinea pig with the full slick in the main, and his stuff was absolutely hooked. He bumped from the B main and podiumed the main with the slick.
And
so
he brought all the rain from Florida while he was
Oh,
there.
true. Yeah, the rain from Florida, I brought it here because, I mean, I got a Florida, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I went with the slicks after watching Ryan's stuff, and it actually worked out really good. I had super fast cars in the main, but, man, I could just not get around Mr. Rennernick over here. He was just holding the super tight line, driving super good, and I couldn't really do anything about it. So that's how that happened. But we had a really good battle and super fun race, and maybe come back out here again soon.
Definitely. It was a super fun weekend, and I will do my best to come back here for a race in the future. I think that if you guys are looking for a race to come to, if you're in the, what would you call this, like the central United States? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 3-day race that they have in April here. I'm not sure exactly what's sponsored by it, but it's just a 3-day race that they have. They've had it for a while. It used to be the Novak race, and that's always a good event to come to. So if you're wanting to come to the Plex, have it at mint condition, brand new track. That's the time to come.
It was a super awesome facility. Huge props to all the track crew. Alex did a phenomenal job running this program. I was honestly amazed that we got done before midnight with nearly 200 entries, and we started at we started at 11.
Yeah, 11 o'clock.
It was amazing. It was super efficient, super smooth. The pit, just the whole atmosphere was truly wonderful. So if you guys are looking to come out to the Hobbyplex, I highly recommend it, and I will definitely come back out here so that I can run with you guys.
Alex Sturgeon in the booth, pounding out the orange kickstarts, getting us through the program as fast as possible. Big shout out.
Awesome. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that I will get to see you in the next video. If you have any questions for these guys, you can, like, I don't know, what do you kids do? DM?
Be sure to like and subscribe my channel.
All right, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks, guys. We'll see you.
Hit me up on Messenger.
Go away. Bye.